Okay, so this thought experiment is called Thompson's Violinist. It was written by Judith Thompson in her 1971 essay, A Defense of Abortion, which I think is interesting because I did not connect any dots to abortion on this upon my first read. But it says, you wake up in the morning and find yourself back to back in bed with an unconscious violinist, a famous unconscious violinist. He has been found to have a fatal kidney ailment, and the Society of Music Lovers has canvassed all the available medical records and found that you alone have the right blood type to help. They have therefore kidnapped you, and last night the violinist's circulatory system was plugged into yours, so that your kidneys can be used to extract poisons from his blood as well as your own. If he is unplugged from you now, he will die, but in 9 months he will recover from his ailment and can safely be unplugged from you. Are you obligated to keep the musician alive, or do you cut him loose and let him die because you want to? I get the connection to abortion now, right? So it's like that's like the whole reason of him of like someone being plugged into you, and like you have to go through it for 9 months, right? That's all, that all is starting to make sense to me now. Um my initial read over this, are you obligated to keep the musician alive, or do you cut him loose and let him die because you want to? Um, my initial read and thoughts on this, and I don't think they've really changed any, is that you are not obligated to keep the musician alive. And again, like so many of these things come down to consent, right? Like we never consented to being hooked up to this man in the first place. Yeah, like maybe purely altruistically, you're supposed to stay attached to him and let him live out his life, but I don't know, man. This is like a stranger to us, and we weren't like even asked if we were okay with being in this position. It's so much different if you like ask and receive permission, right? I understand why the Society of Music Lovers may have been weary um to ask, right? They just kidnap you because if you say no, well, they want your blood anyway. Um at the same time, they still could have asked and then decided to kidnap you afterwards, which is all interesting. Um and yeah, I definitely see how this ties into like a defense against abortion. And I'm gonna say, no, you are not obligated to keep the musician alive. Yeah, you don't have to do anything you don't want to. I think I agree. Hello, hello. Welcome to the finale episode of Philosophy Student Plays Schrodinger's Call. You are going to see me in a different shirt, YouTube folks, once we start playing the game. Last episode, I thought maybe we could like wrap up the end game in like 20 minutes or so. Turns out that we couldn't, so I'm gonna splice some things together, and you'll see me back in my attire that I'm wearing now, probably 20 or 30 minutes into the episode. But I think we're gonna finish it tonight. If you were here for episode 4, we found out that... What the fuck did we find out? I guess we are Mary. My running theory is that we were actually Philip Schrodinger's daughter named Amy, but I think we are just someone who wants to be very much like Amy. We're still kind of in the process of finding all of that out. So I guess that's what we're going to jump in and get into doing. It is kind of different from abortion in that if you do decide to keep the musician alive, your responsibility for him is done after that. With a kid, it's definitely not. That is very true. Yeah. That's super true. I wonder if they could have, like... Yeah, like they almost could have worded it to be 9 months and 18 years instead of just the 9 months, right? Okay, let's get into it. 4? Is there more to this fucking game? Holy shit. Just a little more. I'm so close to remembering. So close. This phone feels too heavy to use. It feels too heavy to use. Phone feels too heavy to use. I thought that one day I could catch up to Amy. Amy, she was like a moon to me. Piece of paper on the ground. What a surprise! Inside the huge plushie, there was lots of presents from Papa. One of them was a telescope. I love the night sky. Now I can see the moon so clearly every single day. Mary said she likes animals. Maybe she'd be happy if I made lots of animal plushies for her. I better become a full-fledged plushie maker. However I tried, I just couldn't catch up, but that's okay. I was making progress. Papa sent me tickets. An amazing singer is making their debut performance, and I have a front row seat. Of course, I can't go outside, so I can't see it, but it's okay. I can tell Papa loves me. Speaking of Papa, Mary, she doesn't have a father. She always looks so lonely, sad too. Starting to feel like Mary's older sister. One look at her and I think, what can I do to help? Happens all the time. There are 2 ways to cure Moonchild, according to Daniela. The first is to rub an ointment called lapis rose on the skin. The other is to be continuously loved by someone. So I know I'll get better. I have Papa, but Mary. Then I get to thinking, what if Mary could join our family? I have to ask Papa. Amy is still far away, and I can't catch up. She's still far, far away. No matter how hard I try, I can't catch up, just like the moon. A telescope that magnifies the whole world 31-fold. What she wants isn't something, but love. Mary said she's never gotten a present her whole life. I can't believe it. But it was also Amy who always gave me hope. It was nothing like moonlight shining upon me. Her presence was my hope, and she was my moon. The number I should call was always in this notebook. Something 31? 1 something 31. 1 2 3 1. So fucking curious, dude. I bet this is gonna be Amy. Okay, I'm thinking we're Mary about to call Amy. Hello? Who is this? The fuck? Who was I just talking to? Just who did I call? And where? Pick up. No, why do you always rush to answer the phone? That's right, her. I wanted to be her. Going to talk to him now. Wait over there. Hello, Papa? Hello? Papa, how are you? Hey there, Amy. Hey there, Amy. I'm fit as a fiddle. And would you look at that? It's December 31st. Happy birthday. That said, this year's almost over. Thanks, Papa. And thanks for the present, too. Daniela gave it to me yesterday. Glad it made it up there in one piece. Oh, by the way, I have something to tell you, but first... That roommate of yours, is she nearby? Wanted to be her. Something wrong? Why are you staring at me like that? Did you know, Papa, Mary's father abandoned her? That's horrible. Not that I'm any better. Look at me, pot calling the kettle black. What are you talking about? You're the best papa ever. Really? Thank you, Amy. And you know what, Papa? Mary always says the funniest things. Oh, do tell. Hey, Mary, say the funny thing again. I'll save everyone with the phone. That's practically her catchphrase these days. Save people with a phone? Huh. Wonder if I could do the same myself. Of course you can, Papa. You're saving me with this phone right here. I sure hope so. Oh right, that thing I mentioned. I sent you a plushie. It's on the way as we speak, and this one has a little secret to it. Secret? That's right, this plushie is very, very big, and on the back there's a zipper. Open it up once it arrives, and inside you'll find... Oh, there's something inside? Whoops, nearly spoiled the surprise. Aw, what's in it? I want to know. Oh, can I guess? Is it that telescope I've wanted since forever? Or maybe, tickets to the play I've been wanting to see. Close, but not quite. Then... Oh, can you hold on a second, Papa? Hey, Mary, sorry, but I want to talk to Papa, just the two of us. Can you go somewhere else, please? Okay. There's a strange picture on the wall, two overlapping circles, one big, one small. The more I look at it, the more it looks like a big eyeball watching my every move. I'm Mary? I'm Mary, this is my face. I never liked it. If only I had one like Amy's. Someday I'll be like Amy and save everyone in the world with the phone. Just like this. A small bottle. There's a rose-like flower on the label. It won't open. There's a piece of paper on the front of the door. It's the same paper Daniela uses to ask us to do things. We never got to talk to face, so this is how she tells us things. Amy had a wonderful papa. Me, I didn't have one. I know why Amy had a wonderful papa, and I didn't have one. I know exactly why. This phone feels too heavy to use. Won't open. Is there someone on the other side? Everything is so quiet around here, as if Amy and I are all alone. It's Symbol. I'm not a good girl, so I don't have a papa. Amy, on the other hand, is a good girl. That's why she has a wonderful papa. Amy is a good girl. She saved me from being lonely. Thank you, Amy. There's something written here. We observe your every action. A strange picture on the wall. Two big overlapping circles, like the sun swallowing up the moon. The door is locked tight and won't open. have no idea who this is going to be. Hello? Am I speaking to Mary? I'm with the police. Your father's been missing for some time now. I wanted to ask some questions. Your father's always kept a briefcase on his person. This briefcase, was it made of wood or was it leather? I don't know. You don't know, I see. No, don't tell them anything. The police want Papa to be dead. Who are you? I'm Mary, and I want to live for someone else. I was defined to make others happy, and now I'm here. One more thing. We need this to find your father. It's about the contents of said briefcase. There was a telescope, theater tickets, and a bottle with a lapis rose label inside. This is important now, be honest with me. Did your father always carry around these items around in his briefcase? Dude, I don't fucking know. My notebook say anything about this right now? Dude, I have no idea. I don't know. I see. I suppose I can't blame you. Don't talk to them, I'm begging you, not another word. You don't owe them an answer. Papa will die the second you know the truth. You want Papa to live, don't you? You want to talk to him again, right? Then you have to believe he's still alive. Believe it into reality. Thank you for your cooperation, Mary. For context, your father's briefcase was found washed up on the beach. What happened? Thing is, we still haven't found him yet. More to the point, no one we've ever talked to has been able to confirm his passing with their own eyes. I honestly can't tell you if he's dead or alive at this point. Papa, my Papa, where is he right now? It just happened one day. Papa disappeared all of a sudden. All I could do was sit at home and wait. I never knew Papa's number. He always called me instead. Pictures of animals, a deer, a fox, a cat, a dog. I drew all these. They all wanted someone to talk to. Wow. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What about the bird? When was the last time he called me, though? I don't remember. How many days has it been since he stopped coming home? I've already eaten all the cookies on the table. Papa hasn't called me in a really long time. Is there something I can do so that he'll call? If anyone's out there knows, please tell me. A way to get Papa to call me. I feel like I'm close to coming up with something. I knew this wouldn't do, but I wasn't allowed to touch the phone unless it was Papa calling. Papa, please call me. Oh, I know, I'll just set the room on fire. Papa will come save me if there's a fire. I've never been more sure of anything in that moment. And when I imagined the room in flames, it actually started burning, but everything is burning up, but Papa still won't call. Someone, anyone, please talk to me. Who am I supposed to fucking call now? Do I try the, oops. 1, 2, 3, 1 again? Someone, anyone, please talk to me. Hello? Anyone? Hello, may I ask who's speaking? Would you talk with me? Sorry, who is this? I want to talk. How do you mean? I don't know who you are. I know, but I want to talk. To a complete stranger? What's wrong with you? Never call this number again. Is this gonna be like a whole ass fucking 3 hours? Just want someone to talk to, anyone. Papa, help, the house is on fire. I can't get out by myself. Papa, come save me. Papa? Papa? Oh, looks like you have the wrong number. Sorry, whoever you are. I'm going to hang up now. Sorry again. Wait, Papa, don't hang up. The house is burning down. Come save me. Not your Papa. You have the wrong number. Bye. Don't hang up. My house is on fire. Your house is on fire? Why are you sitting there talking then? Run. Get outside right now. You're lying. Your house isn't really on fire, is it? I can tell. Houses roar when they burn. It's like the whole world gets swallowed up by fire and earthquakes at the same time. I know because I burned my own house. Not on purpose, but because I'm a moon child. You're not a moon child, are you? So lonely that you lied to get your papa's attention, didn't you? But I understand why you would. Just a bit, I get lonely too. So why not? If lying gets people's attention, then keep on lying. Being lonely hurts. Okay, this is going nowhere. I'm hanging up now. What's your name? I'm Amy. Thanks for talking with me. Thank you for talking? You must be really lonely. I want to talk more. It's not possible, because I'm a moon child. I'm a moon child too. Really, in that case, I'll have to tell Daniela. Then maybe if you're a good girl, you can come live with me. Do you want to? Down the phone. Finally have a friend to talk to. What are you doing? Don't go outside. You want to die? Follow me. I'll show you our room. This way. Well, what do you think? We'll be living here together from now on. You should be thanking me. You're only here because I asked Daniela a favor. She's going to be watching you very closely to see if you're really a moon child or not. Very, very closely. Okay, we've already heard all this stuff. There's nothing else to click on. Huh? The fuck? Oh. What do you think? With all these paintings around, it's almost like living in an art museum. You'll feel right at home before you know it. What's wrong? Let's not dawdle around. Hey, you still with me? How far does this hallway go? Good question. How far do you think? All the way to the end of the world, I'll bet. The darkness keeps going on and on and on, but on the other side, that's where the moon is. Maybe at least. Come on, our room's up ahead. That door right there. This place. I know this place. From now on, we'll be living living together here in this room. First, some ground rules. Don't touch the phone on the table without asking me. Why? Because it's a full moon tonight. You don't know what that means? It's fine. Anyway, let's get along, okay? That bottle looks familiar. There's a lapis rose on the label. I shouldn't touch the phone. Guess I'm supposed to. Better listen to her. I think I remember something once said. A telephone does not merely transmit voices, it connects people's hearts and minds. Does that mean I should ignore this phone call? Ignore this phone call. Oh, now I remember. I wanted to be her. Are you okay? I'm going to answer the phone now. Wait over there, okay? Hello, Papa? It's Amy. Yep, I'm doing great. How about you? Are the plushies turning out okay? Oh, guess what, Papa? I have a friend with me now. Yep, a new girl came to the facility. She's behind me right now, actually. Her name? Oh, I never even asked. Hey, what's your name? My name is... I'm... Mary. But I have to pretend I'm Amy. I have to pretend I'm Amy. No, I have to keep pretending I'm Amy. Mary, have you yet to reclaim yourself completely? There are still a great many things that you must confront. How are you holding up, Mary? It's been a week. Have you gotten used to your new life here? No answer, just like the last million times. Oh, I know. Hey, Mary, could you do me a favor? I'm expecting a call from someone. Could you answer for me? It's a secret who it is. Here's a hint, though. I hate them. Someone you hate? I don't want to answer the phone. I only want to talk with Papa. No one else. Wait, other people can call this phone? Anyway, I'm headed out for a bit. Look after things while I'm gone. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, so also apparently we're both, Mary and Amy are both, like, this blue room here is like a facility that we're in. Meant to, like, observe strange phenomena within people. And I think both of our phenomena is that we are moon children, which means that, kind of similar to a vampire, if we come in contact with the sun, we burn everything around us. She's gone. Let's look around. Inside the drawer, there's a scrap of paper. There's something written on it. I should put it in the diary. Mary, it's not your fault. Save Papa. A strange book. There's no title on the cover, just a picture. In regards to the abnormal fires that have occurred in this country over the past few years, all were found to share a common trait. The culprit was a youth in their mid-teens. What's more, each and every one of them have and continue to vehemently claim innocence. I didn't do anything. I passed out and woke up surrounded by fire. The youths in question have never once changed their stories. Is this the same thing? No. This leaves two possibilities. First, that said youths were in fact lying, and that this is nothing more than a coincidental string of petty arsons. Second, that they are being truthful, and if their testimonies are to be believed, that they unexpectedly lost consciousness, a common sense defying event occurred, and as a result they were blamed for setting fire to their own houses, a type of latent incendiary phenomenon, if you will. Thus, a group of scientists from across the country gathered together in an effort to prove or disprove the youth's claims once and for all. An out of use astronomical observatory was remodeled to serve as their facility, and the youths were relocated there. The youths consisted of 4 boys and 6 girls, each between the ages of 13 and 7. The scientists' objective was to witness the moment the phenomenon occurred with their own eyes. The results of their research into the latent incendiary phenomenon are as follows. Surprisingly, 7 of the 10 youths did trigger the phenomenon. Each of the 7 set fire to their assigned quarters without volition. However, the scientists were unable to confirm the exact method by which they started the fire. This was due to the phenomenon never triggering while the youths were being directly observed. Only in moments where they were unsupervised or moved away from the observation spaces did flames appear. One researcher was quoted as saying, "The phenomenon will never occur while under our observation, therefore it cannot be proven at this time." That said, a critical element was soon discovered, namely the sun. A mere 5 minutes exposure to direct sunlight dramatically increased the possibility of the phenomenon occurring. Thus, when combined with the youth's testimony, it can be inferred that the phenomenon may be contingent on the presence of sunlight to a significant degree. Of course, such has not been scientifically proven, given the lack of direct observational data. One researcher theorized that hormonal stress from puberty was the cause. They set those fires, I tell you. Liars they are, one and all. Ever heard of the kid who cried wolf? Somehow they're convinced lying's the only way to get an adult's attention. Their pups howling at the moon. Why are we giving them the time of day? Their doubts over the project's merits were clear. Exposure to sunlight was a possible trigger for the phenomenon, with potentially fatal consequences. As such, subjects had to be isolated in a location where even a single ray of sunlight could not reach. That is why the facility has only a scant handful of windows. However, human beings cannot grow in the absence of light. Thus, the facility was revamped to allow as much moonlight in as possible to serve as a replacement. In a sense, the youths came to seek moonlight rather than the sun. At some point, the researchers came to refer to their subjects as moonchildren, or singularly, a moonchild. One researcher cynically remarked that the sun cursed them out of envy for the moon. Okay. Oh, I already read this. Okay, just the telephone then? Something about this phone feels warm. It's not like the one at home. This one must have carried lots of nice warm words. Okay. Diary. Speak with Papa 7482. Let's wait for the phone to ring first. What am I supposed to do until the phone rings? Alright. No, I can't use that. Okay, I guess we try to leave? There's a Godsmack song called Moonchild. It's probably their best song. Oh shit. I didn't know that. It burns! Save me! Although I probably only know, like, 2 Godsmack songs. What I saw on the other side of that door was a wall of fire. That's the room where the me before I came here lived. Alright. Looks around the room, burns alive, literally. Hello, it's me, Director Daniela. Am I speaking to Mary or or Amy? It's Mary. Oh, Mary, is it? My, I'll have to pay closer attention, else I confuse the two of you myself. Regardless, close the window this instant, Mary. It's been left wide open. I trust you understand what would happen if it be left open past sunrise. Or do you prefer dying in agony as the whole building goes up in flames? Hang up the phone and close the window this instant. We are observing you at all times. Never let that fact slip your mind. Is this who Amy didn't want to talk to? Miss Daniela? I have to do as Daniela says right away. The window's closed now. Okay. The room's getting darker and darker. Oh, this is our old house. Ever since I was born, it's been nothing but lies. Is lying really all that bad? I'm not sure, but for me, lies are like hope, and hope can't be a bad thing, right? Whatever isn't true is a lie, and the feelings that make you want to lie are no lie. I'm pretty sure my papa isn't alive anymore, but no one will tell me the truth. It's all one big I don't know. So to me, papa keeps dying every day. It hurts. It really, really hurts. I want him to be alive, in my mind at least, so I don't need the truth. All I want is hope, my own hope. I don't care if people call me a liar. Oh, it's Philip Schrodinger. Hello, Amy. It's the full moon today, the one day of the month we can talk. I thought I'd call first this time, just for a change of pace. This voice, it's so gentle. What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Just once, just one time. That's forgivable, isn't it? Papa? That's right. I'm your papa, your one and only. Call me Papa all you want. Papa. I'm your papa. Say it as much as you want. Say something. Why don't you? Speak when you're spoken to. Papa? I said answer me. Papa? Don't you know any other words, damn it? Hello? Amy, is that you? Why won't you say anything, Amy? Amy, listen. I want to come see you. I want us to live together. I've never said this before, but I feel like I've done you wrong. I've been so preoccupied with work, I haven't come to visit you, not even once. The moment you're home, I'm going to give you a big hug and tell you I love you so many times. I've asked Daniela to let you go many times already. She hasn't budged yet, but mark my words, I will bring you home one day. Can you wait until then, Amy? Amy, can you hear me? Mary, who are you talking to? I told you the full moon means it's my day to pick up the phone. Okay, you also left the room and told us not to, or told us to pick up when it rang, and you weren't here, so... No, don't hang up! Why, Mary? Why did you just hang up like that? That was my papa, wasn't it? Why were you talking to him at all? This phone only connects to the outside during the full moon. Daniela made it that way. Now I have to wait a whole month. I can't wait that long to talk with my papa again. I'm sorry. Let's call him back right now. We can't. Daniela's watching us, remember? Maybe we can ask her to make an exception? That won't work. Daniela hates me. I'm sorry. Tell me, What did you and Papa talk about? Nothing, really. Liar, I know you said something. I've seen how you stare at me when I talk to him, always with that jealous look in your eye. Nothing. Liar, I know what you did. Why else would you have been smiling like that? Actually, we talked about you. Huh? Me? What did Papa say? He said he wants to live with you. Really? Papa wants to live with me? Yes. Then he wants to be with me after all. Papa, so do I. We will live together. Don't worry, Papa. I'm on my way right now. Well, now? Yep, right now. I'm going back to my papa's house. But Daniela will never let you go. Don't care. I'm done with this place. I'm starting to understand now. So the reason, okay. How do I explain this quickly and easily? So us, Mary, were on the phone with Philip Schrodinger trying to help him through his problem, and everything kept leading back to like, oh, that's us he's talking about because we'd been in this room. Turns out, and they kept saying like, oh, Amy died in a fire 6 months ago, and the last call that Philip had was with us, who we thought was Amy, but it was actually us. And he's basically saying, like, no, you're not my daughter. You're not my daughter. The reason, like, so Amy's about to leave. Amy is going to die in a fire 6 months before the moon falls. And it really is going to be Mary who was on that last unfinished call. I'm calling it. Calling all that. I'm going to Papa's house right this second. Can you give me a hand, Mary? I need your help getting out of here. Um. Okay. Okay. I think it's my turn to help you, Amy. I wouldn't be here today without you. If you hadn't called my house by accident, I'd never have gotten to come here. Thanks, Mary. From now on, we're partners in crime. Together, we can do anything. Okay, I'll help you, Amy. Thank you, Mary. Come on, turn that frown upside down. Okay. I know exactly how you feel, painfully so. Hmm. Mary, can I ask you something? Hmm? You know how a long time ago, just once, you really were in a house fire, right? Hmm. I couldn't save my plushie. It was burning by the curtains before I knew it. I let it burn. It was so special to me, but It's okay, Mary. I'll make one for you. Someday I'm going to be a plushie maker. I see. I'll make lots and lots of plushies just for you. After that, Amy disappeared. From my side, from the room, from this facility, and from the world. Then one day, a while after Amy disappeared, hello? Mary? Listen quietly to what I have to say. Amy has died. She was in sunlight somewhere far from the facility and died in a fire. Apparently, she climbed into the large plushie in your room and went outside wearing it like a suit. Wouldn't surprise me if the plushie ripped open in places along the way. That let in sunlight, which reacted with Amy's skin and set the plushie ablaze with her inside. She burned to death. That is all we know. Mary, you understand what this means, correct? No one was present to directly observe Amy catch fire, and our research has hit an impasse. So, Mary, I ask you this. You didn't see Amy burning inside the plushie with your own eyes, did you? I don't think so. No? As I figured. Then this conversation is over. I'm no longer allowed to ask you for further details. Instead, you'll be hearing from the project lead. Answer their questions truthfully. Am I clear? What is it? Is there something you wish to say? Did Amy really burn to death? Mary, do you not believe me? Then go to the storage room. You'll see the truth with your own eyes, understand? Storage room? I don't know where that is. Hello again, Mary. I'm just about to set off on a journey. I'm heading for Philip's house. Seems Peter, the delivery man, is going to take me there. Why am I going there, you say? Because Daniela said so. Philip can't seem to get it through his head that his daughter's died. So yeah. But one look at me and boom, it'll all click for Philip. That'll get him to give up. At least Daniela seems to think so. What you looking so blue for, Mary? If it pains you that much, put me on like Amy did. Wear me out in the sun, and y'all go up in a big pyre like Amy did. And Amy burned clean through, she did. Not like your little lies, Mary. Oh, a pun just hit me. A thumpin' good one-liner. Put down the phone and put on this down like you put down Amy. Perfect, ain't it? What's the pun master Mary say? Don't look at me like that, Mary. Ah, of course. Amy's the only one you'd rather put on, not me. You did want to be her, didn't you? Oh, there's fireworks outside. How do I get to my room? Is my room? This is Philip's last call, I think. Colton, no, I don't see any of your Twitch messages. It's very odd. I'll take a look at that in a second. Did I actually get through? Maybe I should say nothing here. I knew it. Just wishful thinking. There's no way Amy would pick up. Okay, it's gonna force me into saying hello. Hello? Wait, did someone just say hello? It can't be. That voice, is that you, Amy? You're alive? Amy, it's me. It's Papa. I'm not Amy. So I can't say anything. But this voice, I wanted to listen to this gentle voice forever. I'm the ghost of Amy. Is that what I wanted to say more than anything, but I didn't say a word? I'm not Amy after all. Amy, what's wrong? Why aren't you saying anything? I know it's you. I'd never mistake your voice. Haven't the slightest clue how you're on the phone with me right now. But knowing that you're still alive, I have no words. That alone saved me. Amy, why won't you talk to me? Are you angry at me? All I wanted was to listen to this gentle voice forever. Why would I be angry? How could I when... I love you so much. It's how I wanted to put it. More than anything, but I didn't say a word. I'm not Amy after all. Was it just wishful thinking on my part? Are you really gone? Please, Amy, let me hear your voice. Of course, I must have been hearing things. It's fine, you don't have to say anything. I'm so sorry, Amy. It's all my fault. I might never see you again, never talk to you again. When it finally hit me, I just know that today I want to talk with you until you've had your fill. You know what? I've got an even better idea. I won't work today or tomorrow. We can chat the night away. If only I had a papa like this. Don't pretend to be Amy. I won't pretend to be Amy. Amy, what's wrong? Did something happen at the facility? It's okay, you can tell me. Did Daniela get angry with you? Amy, please listen when I say. You can talk to me about anything, anytime, no matter what it is. We'll figure it out together. Is something bothering you right now, Amy? I'm not Amy. Ah, that's it. I know why you're angry, Amy. The last time we talked, you said you wanted to be a plushie maker just like me. And I said, keep dreaming, kid. That was a horrible thing for me to say. I'm really, really sorry. I was wrong. Everyone has a right to do what they enjoy. Look at me. I started making plushies as a hobby. Now they praise me as some master craftsman. Amy, you can eat whatever you want, live wherever you want, wear whatever you want, and live how you want. If you want to, wear that big plushie like pajamas even, go right ahead. What I'm trying to say is, you can do anything. Be who you want to be. If you want to follow in my footsteps, I'll be your first and biggest fan, for sure. By all means, make mountains of plushies and be a better designer than I ever was. Please, Amy, answer me. You don't have to shoulder this all by yourself. Now what? Amy, please, say something. Papa's worried about you. You don't have to shoulder this all by yourself. If something bad happened at the facility, it's okay to tell me about anything, Amy. God, I'm mixing up their names now. Anything? How the hell did you get this number, Mary? Who told you? Out with it. I really wanted to talk to you, Papa. You wanted to talk, so what? You dug up my number just to talk? Papa, I want to talk to you. You know what? Fine, I'll call you later. Not sure when, but I'll call you. Sometime. When is sometime? Will you really call me, Papa? Amy, are you listening? Amy? You're really gone then. I have to say something. I'm going to hang up now. I have to say something. Goodbye. Wait. Can I not say anything? I don't think I should. I have to say something. Yeah, it's gonna force me into saying it. Just saying Papa wouldn't hurt, would it? Not when I finally found someone precious is on the other side. But I won't be loved as me. Who are you? What I really want to be. What I really want to be is Amy. I want to be you. Thanks, Papa. It's me, Amy. What? Amy? But that's... you? Is it really? But you're dead. How come you sound so alive right now? Are you crying, Papa? Aren't you angry, Amy? Don't you hate me? You were the nicest father a girl could have, Papa. But I couldn't do anything for you. You made that plushie for me, remember? Yeah, but that was one thing. I should have come to visit you at least once. I wish I could have held you and told you I love you so many times. Papa, I know how many times you begged Daniela to let you visit, but there's so much more I could have done. I should have loved you enough to try. Papa, Someone's coming, I have to go. Amy? Sorry, Papa, I have to hang up. Amy, what's wrong? I want to keep talking. Please don't say you have to go. It's okay, Papa. We can talk again later. And we'll talk like we always have. I'll sneak away to call you. On the next full moon. Still don't know who this is knocking on the door. I assume it's Daniela? That was the start of her odd little routine. We chat every month on the night of the full moon. Some months I called Papa, other times Papa called me. We kept it a secret so Daniela wouldn't find out. And I felt that every time I spoke to Papa, I felt my mind, body, and spirit becoming more and more like Amy. Before our calls, I'd look in the mirror and ask my reflection, "Who are you?" I mean, I'm Mary. No, I'm Amy. It's me, Daniela. As stated countless times, I am always watching. I see your every movement. Thus, it's pointless to hide anything from me. Am I clear? Now, answer me honestly. You are secretly calling Amy's father, Philip, every month, are you not? Not only that, you do so while impersonating his deceased daughter, Amy, correct? Why do you do this? What is your intent? To save him. Save him? You? My word, how arrogant can you be? Consider this. Why is it there's a phone in your room in the first place? Not so you can have friendly chats with Philip, I assure you. That phone is but one of the observation devices used to determine if you are in fact a moonchild. Why am I wasting my breath explaining? It'd only fly over your head. Regardless, Philip is the problem. Your actions have made him a thorn in our sides. He's a good person. A good person? For you, perhaps, but for us, he's nothing but a problem. As we speak, Philip is going around town claiming Amy is still alive, and that facility is hiding the truth. And it's all your fault, Mary. All the false hope you've given him. Do us a favor, Mary. Get yourself to the front door right now. Am I clear? Okay. Good. Now go, this instant. Perhaps you fear the afternoon sun? Well, let me put that fear to rest. You can withstand sunlight without issue, unlike Amy. I know that for a fact you are no moonchild. You're nothing but a liar. Now go fix the damage your lies have caused. I'm hanging up. I... I went to the front door to see Papa waiting outside. I see. So this was the interaction where he thought he was going to see his daughter, but ends up seeing Mary, and he's like, oh, this is who I've been talking to for 5 or 6 months. Yo, thanks for the follow, Chaotic Chemistry. What's up? How's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. Papa said one thing, turned around and left. I am doing good. Finishing up this Schrodinger's call game. I think finishing up. Should be just about done. Papa never called me again after that. Can I ask what brought you to stream? It's Papa's number I need, no matter what. Isn't it like 7482? Yeah. Look at that memory. Found you by the philosophy tag? Awesome! Fucking love to hear that. Definitely more of a philosophical game we're playing at the moment, though. Like I said, it is almost over. But I have a cool daily thought experiment command. If you're interested in a quick little thought experiment. Hello. Also, feel free to ask, any questions or anything philosophy related. Love chatting about it. Who is this? Papa, it's me, Amy. You have the wrong number. No, I don't, Papa. Don't hang up. Papa, it's me, Amy. Did you forget who I am? Find another target for your sick jokes. Goodbye. Please don't hang up. I'm alive. I didn't die. Daniela lied about everything. Are you trying to tell me Amy's been alive this whole time? Yes, don't you believe me? After all the times we've talked? Please don't fall for her lies. The only liar here is you. You keep deceiving me by pretending to be my deceased daughter. I want to talk more, Papa. I've waited so long to do this again. Stop pretending to be Amy. Put me out of my misery already. Papa, shut up. Papa, there's so much I've been wanting to say, but you're not her. Then I'll be more like Amy. You can't. Amy's dead. I want to talk to Amy, not you. I'll become more like Amy. How could I have ever forgotten? Amy's not a liar like you. Unlike you, Amy was a sweet, kind girl. There's no way a liar like you could ever be the same. Then I'll become a good girl who doesn't lie. No, no, no. You can never be like Amy. I'll try my best. You can't. You'll never be Amy. It has to be Amy. It has to be. Only she can save me. You can't save me, and it wasn't you I wanted to save. This is me and Amy's story, not yours. You're not part of this. I'll become a good girl and save you, Papa. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Only Amy can save me. I'll be a good girl. Sort of philosophical topics are you interested in? I am still learning a lot, so I'm still definitely trying to figure out the topics that I most enjoy. Right now, I am really into the topic of memory and of like self-perception, or just like what the self is. And I'm also very into animal ethics. But if I become a good girl, who can save anyone in the world? Enough is enough. I can't keep doing this, don't you understand? Do you not understand what I said back then? Disgusting, disgusting, disgusting. Never call me again. Please just listen to me. Stop it. You liar. Who the hell are you anyway? Who are you? It's all really nice. Also really interested in the topic of personal identity and animal ethics. Oh, sick. That's awesome. Do you have any favorite authors on either of the topics? Peter Singer's like the only one I've read like kind of halfway in depthly on animal ethics. I've also read like a few different essays though I couldn't remember who wrote them necessarily. And then personal identity, I kind of just I guess I like some of Alex O'Connor's thoughts on it the most. Derek Parfit. I'm gonna write that down. David Hume also really good. Yeah, I've read like excerpts of some of Hume's things. Derek Parfit. What I guess what like century philosopher is Derek Parfit? Who am I? I guess I'm fucking Amy. I'm definitely not. No, I'm Amy. Say, why are you so eager to be me, Mary? Why? Because, you want to be loved, right? Then come over to this side, don't be on that one. This side's the one that gets loved. That one does the loving. Do you understand what I mean? You're not on either side right now, though. You're in a world with no love at all. You're not a good girl like me, so no one can love you. And there's no one in this world who will look your way anymore. So even if you try to be good with all your might, no one's going to notice you. Do you understand what I mean? So if you're going to try to be a good girl, be a girl good enough to save the whole world. You have to get people to think Mary's the only one I can turn to, that you're the last confidant left in the world. That's a super interesting line. Is if you're just tuning in, Mary's been like the world's last confidant, has been the whole shtick this whole time. O'Connor's perspectives on the self, never watched him talk about that topic. Goodness. I guess, I couldn't really, and this is something I'm really trying to work on, is I guess just communication in general, and especially as far as it pertains to like organizing my thoughts. I guess I couldn't necessarily explain what his thoughts on the self are, and I think I could even be wrong in that they are his exact thoughts, because I may have just heard them on like some of the different podcast episodes that he's had, and so like gets convoluted if it's his thoughts or one of his guest thoughts, right? So that's something I definitely need to work on, is getting my organizing my thoughts and knowing what I'm gonna say about a subject after I bring something like that up. Derek Parfit is known for defending the view called reductionism in personal identity. For him, there is no self, the sense of an essence or something that stays constant over time. But he defends that even if the current you is not the past you, you can still be morally responsible for what our past self did. That's interesting. That's super interesting. Reductionism is like something I've heard of, but not studied up on at all. That also kind of gets into what is it? He defends that even if the current you is not the past you, you can still be morally responsible for what our past self did. I think that lines super well with like my thoughts on determinism and stuff too, right? I don't know if like you're a determinist or not, but it's like definitely a way of like, because like I feel like closer to like a determinist than not, but I also feel like super responsible for the actions that we do, right? And I haven't like necessarily been able to explain or justify the reason why for that. Would suck to be reincarnated from Hitler then. Would you be morally obligated to kill yourself if that were the case? Would your next self be responsible for your past suicide? Well, I don't know. That would get into like reincarnation though, wouldn't it? So I think we mean like self and past self in a purely like physical sense. Yeah. In order for the current you to be morally responsible for what your past did, there must be enough psychological continuity. That makes a ton of sense. The thing is that part of it doesn't. Yeah. For sure. Chaotic, I don't know if you're much into Discord or not, but I would love to have you join the Discord. I'm trying to get going, and I don't know, I love chatting philosophy, and answering your question, I don't believe in libertarian free will. Yeah, I don't either. It's like hard to say if I'm like purely a determinist. I feel like I'm not, but definitely lean more that side than anything else. But I also like, I just don't know if I would like be considered a compatibilist either, because like I've heard like a couple of debates on determinism versus free will, and it seems like a lot of them land somewhere in the middle on compatibility, but even that is pretty strange to me. You have to get people to think Mary's the only one I can turn to, that you're the last confidant left in the world. You have to be a good girl, or else you'll always be the world's worst girl. The world's worst girl? Me? Forever? What else would you be? It's about time you remember what you did, Mary. You remember that day, don't you, when I ran away from the facility? I got inside the big plushie Papa gave me, then I went outside, and I burned together with the plushie. Mary, you closed the zipper all the way, right? You made sure the zipper on my back was shut, right? You looked, didn't you? Oh, shit. No. Oh, so that's your excuse. True, I never did ask you to check my back, but still, I wanted you to look. I wanted you to make sure it was closed. So we fucking killed Amy? Perhaps by accident, but still? This game is Schrodinger's call. It's very, it's fucking something, dude. Mary, you couldn't save me. Not just me, Papa, and even yourself. You couldn't save any of them. This game also has like a lot to do with self-identity. Hello, how have you been? I've been looking forward to this day. How could I have been loved? How could I become a good girl? Also, thanks for stopping in, Lobster King. I never said that. How's your night going? How could I have been special to someone? How could I have talked to someone? No one needed me. No one in this world needed me. Sigma Gaming Skibbity Bot? What the fuck? From a world where I'm falling. to a world where the moon is falling. By the way, have you seen the moon tonight? It's huge. So is this the moment where the moon falls and kills the earth? If I tab out a game, will it pause? Okay, should be good a second. Okay, let me ban fucking Sigma Gaming Skibbity real quick. It's been good for the most part, dealing with Father's Day plans with my parents mainly. Oh my god, is that tomorrow? Or not tomorrow, but this Sunday? Because, kind of forgot about Father's Day. Not gonna lie. How's night been? Very late stream. Yeah, I was, gonna stream, earlier, and then I went, to work out with a friend, and, figured I would try another late stream and see how traffic went, and it's been a really good day, and stream has been really fun so far. I think that regarding free will, we don't have it, but I think that even without free will, we can still have some sort of moral responsibility. Thing is that we still have agency and degrees of freedom that vary depending on the context, which makes moral responsibility to be different from each person depending on the context. So yeah, I'd say I'd agree with the compatibilist freedom is enough for moral responsibility, but I wouldn't call it free will. Yeah, I think that's a great take. The way that I kind of see free will is like the sense that, like, if we were to rewind time, I could never do anything differently, right? I'm always going to make the same decision 100 times out of 100 if you roll the clock back however long. And but with that being said, the future's still going to go on, right? And I think, like, moral repercussions and justice play no part in the fact that we couldn't have done things differently. Father's Day is Sunday. Oh boy. That's fine. I'll figure something out for my dad. My parents are fucking kind of going through it right now. So, like, I usually get him some kind of, like, horror action figure or poster, but they don't even have anywhere to put something like that right this second. So maybe I can take him out to dinner or something. The Mary you've always seen doesn't exist anymore. Oh, fuck. Is Hamlet gone? No cat. Come on. Is there someone I can call? I can still call Philip, huh? Okay. Mary is gone now. I suppose introductions are in order, yes? A pleasure to speak with you, observer. Yes, I'm addressing you directly. Come now, take a good look at me. The one with whom I'm making eye contact with at this moment. You can hear my voice, yes? I hear you, Hamlet. I hear you loud and clear, little buddy. Always get your dad something to organize his garage? Hell yeah. Regarding animal ethics, highly recommend checking Tom Reagan. Okay, bet. I'm going to write his name down too. I was having a discussion with someone yesterday about Peter Singer, and I didn't realize how, like, absurd some of his takes were. Like, I guess they were like, they sent me some quote about a like bestiality comment that he made that was pretty fucking wild, and something else about, like, eugenics, which was, like, pretty crazy. It kind of blew my mind because, like, dude talks about altruism so much, and I don't know how you find any altruism in eugenics. Peter's really savage in some takes. Yeah. Excellent. That's one worry off the list. You've been watching over Mary from that side all this time, yes? I'm well aware. Was she enjoying herself from your perspective, or was she in pain? I knew from the very beginning of the existence of an observer known as you, and thus the time has come to cast a spotlight upon another. Come, it is your turn to sit in Mary's place, and also your turn to save Mary. Come closer. Break through this wall separating you and I. Fucking punch my TV or my monitor. Fucking fold my monitor in half trying to get to Hamlet. He wants me to. He wants me to so bad. Mom was legit trying to get me to buy tickets for the four of us for a 7 p.m. Sunday show an hour and a half away, where the minimum ticket price was $162. Good lord. I like how it's funny your mom wanted you to do that, not even your dad. Which, like, they probably talked about it, but it's funny that to, like, your mom to present that for Father's Day. I guess it kind of makes sense, like, if it's supposed to be a surprise or something. I don't know. If you look deep enough into most people, you find something weird about them to you. It's playing at the concert. Santana and the Doobie Brothers. Don't listen to either of them. I don't know who Santana or the Doobie Brothers are. Tear down that wall that divides us. Perhaps it is impossible after all. Ah, I see. The same loneliness that dwelt within Mary also dwells within you. Thus the wall is impenetrable. To think, you are such a lonely soul as well. A miscalculation on my part. Well, no matter. You can still call Mary without taking her seat. It would have been quite photogenic, however, were you to sit in this chair, reassuring in a way. But fret not. You may stay seated right where you are. I wish for you to depart on a venture to save Mary. Now be on your way. She awaits you. Long Train Running is a good tune by the Doobie Powders, and Anything by Santana is good. For some reason, Anything by Santana sounds vaguely familiar. Thing for me with Peter Singer, which I don't like, is that he defends that different humans have different moral value depending on their level of self-awareness and sentience. So yep, babies and human adults have different moral status. And as he's a utilitarian, he always looks for the greatest possible result. So I guess it makes sense for him to defend eugenics of some sort. Yeah, I almost get, like, I almost understand the take that a baby and a human adult have a different moral status, but it's just that, like babies aren't moral agents yet is the only thing, right? Like, you have to have some level of, I don't even know what the right word for it is, but like a 2-year-old who steals somebody's cookie isn't morally responsible for that, right? But like once he learns, it's something that can be taught to him though, right? As he gets older, you learn that, like, you shouldn't steal from someone, and here's why. And they eventually, like, grow into being moral agents. But yeah, I wouldn't say that they have different moral status, just that they haven't, like, grown into being proper agents yet. And, like, our job is to teach them to be proper moral agents in a way. All right, who's on this fucking phone? Who's ringing my ass up? It's Mary, I think, right? Oh, by the way, very cool how the game broke the fourth wall like that. Because, I'm not sure I've really seen any game ever do something like that so specifically. Listen closely, if you will. Very, very closely. Do you feel it? The faintest traces of Mary's existence. She is lost within that vortex of innumerable spirits. Her very being is on the cusp of disappearing. What should I do? This time you, the observer, must define Mary's existence. Listen to the spirits, speak to them. We shall begin, of course, with the magic word. I trust you know what that is. It's hello. Who are you? I don't recognize your voice. Where is Mary, the one who was listening to us all this time? Mary is on the other side. Mary, are you there? The thing for Singer is that a human adult has a complex interest in continuing existence, while a newborn baby has a less sophisticated interest in keep existing. Yeah, I get that. I just argue that, like, I mean, an infant would have, like, just the most... They don't have interest at all, right? They almost have, like, naturalistic instincts, similar to, like many non-human animals, right? Or it's like, again, like, kind of like becoming a moral agent. Interest is something that they're going to, like, learn over time. Which I think you're not, like, I don't think you're, like, I think you're just stating, like, what Singer thinks, right? I'm not, like, trying to get into debate with you about that. I just, like, counter to Singer's point there. I see, so Mary is over here. That's it then. The world really is going to end. The last 21 nanoseconds will finally proceed. Fuck Boss Baby, dude. Punt that little guy. Don't agree with everything Singer says. Yeah, I certainly need to read up on him. The only things that I have read of his so far are well, I listened to the audiobook of Animal Liberation Now, and I read his Why Vegan, like, collection of essays, but I just picked up The Most Good You Can Do, and I'm assuming that is going to get into some more of perhaps his wilder takes, I guess. Oh, I don't know when I'm going to start reading that, though. I'm currently reading through Plato's The Republic. I'm probably like a third way done with that book. Humanity can finally be at peace. Everything in the world was decided by Mary. And so Mary will end the world. Who is that? You know. Mary will be defined by you. However, Mary is also in need of your help. We want you to help Mary. However, Mary will soon disappear. Hurry, observer. Or else Mary will disappear forever. Mary yearned for someone to speak to. She too carried a burden deep within. This call is the result of her deepest wishes. Do you truly remember Mary? Do you know what convictions Mary held? Please, somebody, just tell me. What did I believe in my everyday life? You wanted to live... Okay, so it's going to ask us, like, it's going to ask us what answers we chose throughout the game, I think. When we were presented with those options, we said I wanted to live for someone else. Wanted to live for someone else, but nobody ever needed me. I wondered how I could get someone to love me. What I should do to be needed. It's Mary! She's finally responded. A tad unstable in her current state, but she's definitely there. Come, observer. Speak to her some more. I ran away from home. I thought I could change the world, but the world didn't change. Something dark and ugly took root in my heart, and it kept growing bigger and bigger. What was that feeling? Self-hatred is what we picked there. My own view is that sentience is what gives creatures moral value, but there's different levels of sentience. Hold on. Okay, I wanted to make sure this was clicked through and it wasn't just going to read past me. For instance, a fly has some level of sentience, but it's definitely not the same as the sentience of a dog or of a human adult. For me, moral value and rights vary depending on your level of sentience. I agree very much with that. My whole thing, not my whole thing, that's poor phrasing, but I very, very much value sentience. I don't understand exactly. I agree with you that there are different levels of sentience. I don't have any earthly idea how we judge that, though. Like, I don't think it can be intelligence, or maybe, like, maybe it can to a certain extent, but then, like, you get into the idea of, like, are those with, like, are humans who are too young to be intelligent, or those with, like, mental disorders, like, less sentience than others? And I don't, my intuition is that they're not, which leads my intuition to being that, like, intelligence doesn't have anything to do with levels of sentience. So that's all to say is, like, I don't know what determines levels of sentience in a living creature, but I certainly do agree with you that that sentience is the key thing there. Do animals need morals? What do you mean by that? Are you asking if animals have moral value rights, or if they need moral codes for them how to act? Do animals need morals? Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to answer that directly. Sentience is basically the capacity to have experiences. So, like, I guess why would a fly have a different capacity? Like, how do I word this? Why would something as trivial as a fly have different experiences than something as, like, me and you? Does it have to do with their capacity to remember certain things? Because, like, to have an experience is just to say that something has happened to you, right? But you also have to be able to remember that thing that happened to you for it to qualify as an experience that you've had, right? And the same, like, if I do something and forget it, is that experience still with me, I guess? Yeah, Lobster, I'm not sure how to answer do animals need morals. I would say that, like, animals are, most animals, if not all, are not moral agents, in the sense that they can't make decisions based on morals. I don't think. I'd lost all hope in myself. In me, who had absolutely nothing. Why did she have everything I didn't? I just wanted someone to talk to. That was all. That was all. And yet, long before meeting Amy that fateful day, my papa suddenly disappeared. He never came home. but I held out hope that someday he would give me a call. I waited and waited, all alone in my room, believing the phone would ring. But did the phone ever ring? So we were presented with, can you believe things into reality, or is belief not enough? And I said belief isn't enough. Didn't I? I am absolutely 100% certain I said belief isn't enough. But I guess the game says I believed it into reality. I don't agree with that. I don't agree that you can believe things into reality. This game's gaslighting me right now. Yes, the phone did ring one day, like I believed so hard it became reality. But that call wasn't from Papa, but from Amy. She called me from the facility that rescued me. I was right. My wishes would come true if I believed hard enough. Amy and I lived together at the facility. I finally had someone to talk to. But then Amy left. She went out to see her Papa. Then she burned to death. So I pretended to be her. And spoke to her Papa in her place, but why? I think we said to make others happy here. I realized how he felt the second I heard the grief in his voice. Because I held the same grief, that's why I unintentionally called him Papa. Yes, I'd gotten what I'd always wanted. I'd found myself. I'd found someone to love. Yes, I finally realized who I was. Who are you? The thing is that we do judge sentience based on creatures' behavior. Like, I see you on my screen and I conclude that you're conscious based on your external behavior, as I don't have access to your internal mind. I guess that's how we judge sentience, and of course, analyzing brain activity. But in that sense, could I not just observe a fly and see that it eats and drinks and it does I guess that's all very trivial things, right? I could say that it interacts with other flies. Um, it has a purpose in the sense that it like I guess no. Okay, so as I'm trying to talk it out, I think I see what you're saying. Is that like I can interact much more complexly. Complexly, is that a word? Um, yeah, what changes is the level of complexity. Okay, that makes sense to me. That makes a lot of sense to me. So in the sense that like elephants can mourn for their dead loved ones is like an extra level of complexity, i.e., a higher level of sentience than an animal that say doesn't. And it's not like a strictly like higher what's how do I say this? I'm really trying to get better at like my wording and phrasing. But it couldn't be compared to something else strictly, like the ability for dolphins to communicate however they do, right? Um, those would just both be, I guess, unmeasurable steps in the levels of sentience that those animals have. But it is easy to say that those are higher levels of sentience than most bugs. Or I always even think like down to like the atom and trees and shit, right? Like all of this stuff is technically alive. And then I guess you kind of get into the idea of like panpsychism, in that like everything experiences consciousness in some sense. I don't know much about panpsychism. I just know that that's the belief that they hold, and that it's very hard for me to wrap my brain around at the current moment. But I definitely get what you're saying in like complexity, and I could almost see it as like a hierarchy of complexity, in not a strict sense, but that is how we judge the level of sentience that a living thing may or may not have. My name is Mary. No one shares the same grief as I do. Goodbye, Mary. Is that it? My name is Mary. No one shares the same amount of grief as I do. Goodbye forever? No way. Bro, what? Hello? My name is Mary. I'm the world's last confidant. I'm the one link between everyone in the world. I exist to save everyone's spirits. You've seen your share of pain and sadness too. Please share it with me. Tell me your story. Where do I start? Great, I want to hear all about you. Okay, let me ask you some questions. Tell me whatever comes to mind. I'm happy just talking. After all, I'm the world's last confidant. So please, tell me your story. Share your grief with me. You have people important to you, don't you? Tell me about them. Do you have a special someone you long to speak to? Is she being forced to talk? I'll just say I have someone very important to me. Very sympathetic to panpsychism. Panpsychism. Not actually exactly sure how to pronounce that. There's some implications for the view I'm presenting. If we all agree that a newborn baby has, let's say, a right to life, then I don't see how you can say that a dog, a pig, or a cow doesn't have a right to life, as they're creatures with higher sentience than the newborn. Yeah, that makes clear sense to me. That makes 100% clear sense to me. You do? I was right. We do share the same grief. Huh. The same grief. We shared what? It doesn't matter. I'm just glad you opened up to me. Everyone I met wanted someone to speak to. They couldn't pass on otherwise. If the world was about to end, would you want to talk to someone? If the world was about to end, would I want to talk to someone? Surely, yeah. Yeah, I want to talk to someone until the world ends, I think is a great answer. Can I ask Chaotic if you're vegetarian or vegan or something else? No pressure to answer that, obviously, but just curious. It seems like we have very similar views on animals' right to life in that sense. There's that much you have to say? You must have had an important someone. I want to hear more about you. Yet why does my heart feel heavy? Is my memory coming back? That day I was waiting inside that blue room, waiting for someone to call, someone precious to me. Who was I waiting for all that time inside the blue room? Oh, Lord. Papa, I think. Not vegan or vegetarian, but want to be one. I think veganism is the most ethical position to hold. I agree. I am only vegetarian. I've been vegetarian for 11 years now, I think. And being completely vegan has just been something that's been hard for me to do for selfish and no good reasons. But I do lean like as vegan as I can, and I've certainly took a much better step at trying to aim to be more vegan this year. Like I've been cutting out a lot of dairy products mostly. I've been getting, my coffees with oat milk instead now. Just trying to do like little things to hopefully like kind of ease my way into being fully vegan. I will say one flaw that I have is that I really like eating out, and it can be very hard in my area specifically. Like I think if I lived in LA or like a big city, I think I could go vegan very, very easily. But I don't know. There's like a whole like social dynamic too that's like hard, where like you want to go out with friends, and like obviously they don't want to go to like the one of 2 or 3 vegan places in the entire like 50-mile radius. And I know that's excuses still on my part. Like I could just be like, oh, let me get this without, any animal product. But then it doesn't taste good. Another selfish reason. I don't know. I'm working on it. Yeah, it's hard. Unfortunately, West culture doesn't make it easy to go vegan. Let's be honest, we're selfish and like how meat tastes. Yeah. 100%. It's also a huge prejudice against vegans in society, which makes everything more complicated. There really is, dude. Oh my god, it's so crazy. And like my whole thing is like, no one ever has a good argument for why they're eating meat. And again, I don't have any good arguments for why I'm not completely vegan. Like I just listed out all the bad reasons that I have. But at least I can be like upfront and saying like, oh no, these are like terrible reasons, and I definitely should be eating differently. But I do get it. It is hard. Everyone does like the taste of meat. I think it's been so long since I've actually had meat that I think the plant-based substitutes taste very similar to the same thing. But again, I've been like so long removed from eating quote unquote real meat that like getting into it for someone else, that might taste so much differently for them. Once went to have lunch with some friends and I decided not to have meat. One of my friends said, "Don't tell me you're vegan," like judging me. Yeah, you get that so often. I remember when I first went vegetarian, it was I would get the comments a lot where they'd be like, oh, how long have you been vegetarian? And maybe I'd say, oh, I just started, it's been a couple weeks or a couple months. And like, especially in those first few months, I got told so often like, oh, you're not gonna last being vegetarian. Or you'll get the comment like, what, you don't like bacon? And it's like, yeah, dude, bacon's great, I guess, but like Papa, yes, it was Papa. All I wanted was to speak to Papa. I think I remember now. After speaking with you, I talked to Papa over the phone in that room all the time. He'd call me once a month on every full moon, because I was a good girl. Obviously, right? No one wants to talk to a bad girl. I'm gonna be blunt and say that's not true. I'm assuming she means talking to Papa and not that no one wants to talk to a bad girl. I'm gonna say that's not true, assuming she means talking to Papa. You're a nice person, but do you truly believe that? If I was a terrible person, would you still speak to me? Okay, it's not about Papa. Oops. Thanks to you, I can feel my memories coming back. I can almost remember now. Papa sent me lots of gifts because I was a good girl. I couldn't go out and see the ocean, so Papa dove in to get me a gift. It made me so happy. Did you get a shell? Is he your real Papa? Do I, like, push the issue of this being, like, a lie that she's living? I think I do, right? Is he your real Papa? How can you say that? What's so bad about a Papa caring for his daughter? Love cures any disease, that's what Papa and Daniela said. I know Papa really did love me. Papa loved me, so please, let me remember him a little longer. I couldn't go out and see the ocean. Okay, I guess that was the wrong answer, huh? Did you get a shell? I do have a vegetarian friend, and his friends mock him all the time. Yeah, sometimes it's very playful. Like, I'm sure, like, most of the digs my friends give me are in good faith digs, and, you know, I don't mind them. But, like, certainly, like, when it comes to strangers, too, like, I don't find their digs to be in very good faith. Can't go without red meats. But dude, red meats are so bad for you. Yes, it was a shell. A pretty shell Papa risked his life to get me. Papa really loved me from the bottom of his heart. But because I'm a moon child, the sun hated me. I was a good girl, so Papa came to see me. He simply showed up outside the facility one day. How did you feel? Imagine my surprise when Papa suddenly came to visit. I honestly couldn't get a good look at him. I was too scared to look him in the eye. But he comforted me, and that made me happy. He didn't comfort you, though. He was, like, super disappointed. If I was a good girl, or if I was a good enough girl, then maybe I could go live with Papa, or so I thought. I had to save the world. I wanted to be with him. I wanted to. I had to. I had to be just like her. No, not like her. I had to become her. Cheerful, strong, and kind. I wanted to become her. Her name was... Amy? Make me look... Oh, it's right there. Do I believe in objective morality? So, I think there are some objective morals. Right now, my the three things that I think are objectively, I guess I should say I believe in some objective immorals. Those being, I think it is always wrong, no matter the culture, no matter the timeline, to commit sexual assault, to torture someone, or to enslave someone. There's probably more things that I think are objectively immoral, but I couldn't list them at this moment, or I haven't thought of any more at this point in my life yet. Pretty much anything else I think is subjective depending on culture and timeline. And that does even go for eating meat. Like, I think like there are parts of the world even today where it's like not feasible for the cultures that live in certain places to be vegan or even vegetarian. But I think as society progresses, hopefully in a good direction, that is something that could become feasible for everyone at some point. Amy, that's right, Amy. I'm Amy. Back then, I saved Mary from her loneliness after Papa abandoned her. Mary lied and said there was a fire. She thought someone would help her. But that wasn't the case, Mary. Telling lies won't make people come save you. The important thing is to not lie. Be a good girl, good enough to save the world. I want to be someone people confide in. No, not want, I have to. Because I'm Amy, I saved Mary from her loneliness. Me, I saved her. You don't have to save the world. Yeah. That just seems like the best option out of these four. Oh fuck, I just realized y'all can't even see the top left option. The top left option is you don't have to save the world. Why? There are still so many spirits out there. They're all alone. I can't just leave them. Please, I'm begging you. Please understand. I have to be a much better girl. Because I'm Amy, I saved Mary from her loneliness. Me, I saved her. Okay. I don't want to argue with her about her identity yet. She was not very receptacle of that last time I mentioned it. So I'm going to say you're a good girl. Just kind of like validate her feelings, I guess. Thank you, but something's still missing. I still haven't saved the world. I'm supposed to be the world's last confidant. Okay. Alright, you're not Amy. I'm right here. The real me is right here. Somebody, please notice the real me. Be quiet. No one cares about the real me. No, it's not enough. I'm not loved by anyone. I have to save as many people as I can. Or else I'll be all alone again, with no one to love me. I'm the world's last confidant. Somebody listen to me, anybody. Alright, wait. I'm listening to every word. Is it because I'm Amy? If you found out I'm not Amy, would you ignore me too? No. Say, why won't Papa call me? Why does he refuse to call even though I'm Amy? Ooh. This one is enough you're not Amy. I think I like enough you don't need to suffer anymore, or you wanted to be Amy. One of these two. I'm gonna say you don't need to suffer anymore. I'm not suffering at all. I just want to become Amy. That's how I can be happy. Hi, kitty. Why? Why am I not Amy? Why couldn't I become Amy? Everyone had it wrong. They were all being tricked. I don't know who I am anymore. Hey, tell me. Who exactly am I? You are Mary. Imagine playing this game, but you weren't, like, paying attention, and you're just like, I've got no idea who this is. No, stop it. I don't want this. I don't want to be Mary again. Why? I didn't want to remember. Mary doesn't exist. Mary should just disappear. Why? Why am I Mary? I'm not Mary, I'm Amy. Okay, we have listened to this phone call that's about to play like 6 times throughout this game. Thank you for all the postcards, Papa. It's no trouble. Anything for my little girl. I love the pictures you draw on them. Cute animals, funny sea creatures. This actually might be a different conversation, to be fair. I'm always excited to see what's on the next card. You're gonna love the next one then. I have something in mind already. Oh, what is it? Whoops, that's a secret. Can't spoil the fun for you now, can I? Yeah, we have heard this one. If you say so, Papa. Sorry, Amy. Those cookies I made should have arrived. Did you already eat them? Uh-huh. I just got them today. I was so happy I immediately opened the box and scoffed the lot. Yep. Was I not supposed to? No, nothing like that. I just hoped they were good. I kept trying over and over, but I could never get them quite right. Have some faith in yourself, Papa. They were really tasty. Really? Of course. If only you were half as confident at cooking as you were at making plushies. Oh my gosh, Papa. I never expected such a huge conch shell. I know you always liked the ocean, so I wanted to get a taste of it. I wanted you to get a taste of it whenever you wanted. Spotted one of those beauties and dove in headfirst to grab it for you. Wow, really? That I did, and I can't even swim. What? Were you okay? Well, I nearly drowned. Oh no. But my friend Peter saved me. Please don't do that again. Anything to make you happy, Amy. Papa, please. Saw a cool Reddit thread that made me think about asking your thoughts on it. If we build an AI that thinks, feels, and experiences pain just like a human, does it deserve the same human rights? So this is something that I couldn't stop thinking about after playing Detroit Become Human for the first time. And I think the answer is yes, but that I don't think it is possible to create an AI that does. If I'm wrong and it ever does, or I guess I should say if they ever do, then I think pretty much yeah. Like basically the question is like if we can create a sentient thing with let me rephrase that. If we create a thing that has the same level of sentience as a human, then um it should have liberty and rights just as much as a human does, I think. Again, I caution saying that it's impossible to do such a thing, but I do think it's implausible. But the fun times between me and Papa didn't last long. From that day on, he stopped calling me. But those calls were everything to me. I needed them no matter what. Would maintenance on it be considered free healthcare? Not if we charge someone for the maintenance, right? uh imagine you're a healthcare worker for the in the robot age and you need an engineering license to do so. Hello, Papa? Kitty, you are being rather burdensome right now. Hello, Amy. Oh, I have to click on that. Who is this? Papa, it's me, Amy. You have the wrong number. No, I don't, Papa. Don't hang up. Papa, it's me, Amy. Did you forget who I am? No, I didn't. Find another target for your sick jokes. Goodbye. Please don't hang up. I'm alive. I didn't die. Daniela lied about everything. Are you trying to tell me Amy's been alive this whole time? Yes, don't you believe me? After all the times we've talked? Please, don't fall for her lies. You don't need a lie anymore. The only liar here is you. You kept deceiving me by pretending to be my deceased daughter. I want to talk more, Papa. I've waited so long to do this again. Stop pretending to be Amy. Put me out of my misery already. Papa, shut up. Papa. I'll try my best. You can't. You'll never be Amy. It has to be Amy. It has to be. Only she can save me. You can't save me, and it wasn't you I wanted to save. This is me and Amy's story, not yours. You're not a part of this. I'll become a good girl and save you, Papa. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Only Amy can save me. But if I become a good girl who can save anyone in the world, enough is enough. I can't keep doing this, don't you understand? Do you not understand what I said back then? Disgusting, disgusting, disgusting. Never call me again. Please just listen to me. Stop it. You liar. Who the hell are you anyway? I see your nose is running. Don't worry, I'll update you real quick. Mr. Robotniks, your monthly scheduled maintenance is ready. We have a software update for you today. Hi, Hamlet. And then the moon fell. Now that Mary has remembered everything, I'm afraid my time is up. Despite everything, did Mary perhaps want the moon to fall? No, I don't believe that to be the case. Someone please tell me, why am I a liar? She merely wanted someone to talk to. This time you must be the one to listen to Mary and save her. Why you? Because I will soon disappear. This is my final request, dear observer. I shall ask as many times as necessary. Please save Mary. This time you must be the one to listen to Mary and save her. You must be the one to finish her unfinished call. Mary's fate rests in your hands. Bye, Hamlet. I'll miss you so much. Wow, that's beautiful. Should read The Pig Who Wants to Be Eaten on stream. It's a good book and knows a ton of vegan jokes. Just a pretty good book. Okay. I don't know if I'd read a book on stream. There's a streamer that I really like. His name's Sacha, Internet Sacha, and he was doing this series of streams for a bit where he was playing Dark Souls, and every time he died, he read a page of The Catcher in the Rye, and I think that is so fucking funny. At least a few of the questions at the end of streams would be cool. Okay. Hell yeah. I'll look into the book. The Book of Thought Experiments. Oh, okay. That's super cool. That's super cool. Pig Who Wants to Be Eaten. I'll try to remember. Actually, I'll just write it down with the other things I've wrote down to look further into on stream today. Pig Who Wants to Be Eaten. Imagine a world where the moon did not fall, where Mary and Philip's conversation continued. You shall be the one to grant Mary's unfulfilled wish. Hello. So we're speaking as... Who are we speaking as? Okay, we're speaking as Philip, saying, Mary, it's Papa. Huh? The call went through? Won't hang up. Won't hang up anymore. I want to speak to you, Mary. But I couldn't be a good girl. There's no way anybody would accept me like this. You don't have to be or find the way you are a good girl. Let's say you are a good girl. How? I'm a liar. I lied to everyone. I hurt you. Not all your lies were to harm people. No, that's not it. I just wanted to be loved. I lied to manipulate everyone. I was selfish and wanted attention. I didn't consider your feelings at all. That's not it. The days we talked were the happiest of my life. You kept talking to me, and that gave me hope. I was really horrible to you. I burdened you with my regrets. I'm the only liar here. I'm very sorry, Mary. Don't call me that. There is no Mary. Mary mustn't exist in this world. Papa, please call me Amy. You are Mary. You don't need to become Amy. You're loved as you are now. Just keep being yourself. So Mary, talk to me as you are. I'm sure Amy would want you to be happy too. Happy we had this chance to talk. To hear your soft voice. It was tough, Mary, constantly having you on my mind. Who is he talking about? I'm Amy, not Mary. Apologize for everything. Try to use you to fill the void left from losing Amy. And then I said horrible things in the end. I'm a terrible adult. I know it's too late to beg for forgiveness, but even so, I have to say this. I am so sorry. You're Mary, not Amy. Please listen carefully. You are not Amy. You are Mary. Let's remember together, okay? You're Mary, not Amy. You record important memories in your notebook, right? So Mary, let's remember together. She wrote about you in her diary all the time. Not sure which option to click on here. Let's go. What can I do to help? Amy often told me this in our calls. I wish Mary was my little sister. I wanted us to live together. She wrote about you in her diary all the time. Okay. Think it's gonna have us do all of them? Mary, did you know Amy actually wanted to be a plushie maker? She wanted to make lots of stuffed animals for you. You told her how much you loved animals, right? Is that why everyone we've been talking to has been, like, personified as an animal of sorts? Because they never mention anyone being animals either. Actually, Amy did ask me for a favor, that you, Mary, be welcomed as part of the family. I'm thinking of inviting you home. Daniela even gave us her blessing. Amy, Did you ever... I see. I could never forgive myself. I always hated that I couldn't live for others. Hated myself for not being needed by anyone. I had no place in this world with everyone else. But I wanted one. I didn't actually want to be a good girl. I just wanted people to call my name. To be needed by someone. Just wanted someone to talk to. Please save me from this loneliness. Get me out of here. Bring me home. She wrote about you. Oh yeah. I'll come get you. Mary, I'll come get you right away. Wait for me, I won't be long. I won't let you down anymore, so please hold on just a bit more. I'm on my way now. I'll come get you, I promise I'll be there before the moon falls. Coming to take you home, Mary. There's no way you would, I don't believe you. Liar. All grown-ups are liars. How do I get people to love me? How can I live by myself? How can I live for someone else? Someone tell me. If I can't be Amy, if I can't be her, no one will talk to me. I'll be alone again. Not at all. You've spoken to lots of people. People who share your grief. My grief? Yes. You've spoken to so many people. What you shared wasn't just grief. You barely even knew their names, yet you supported them in their darkest times, and they supported you in turn. No, I don't know anyone who did that. How can you say that? There are people that want to speak to you very much. Please don't forget. You empathize with them time and again. That's why I want us to remember together. I want you to believe in me. Dude, I hate that somehow our fucking, option of belief got changed. Yeah, dude, this art style is so good. Music's so good. Oh, the music in this chapter hasn't been as good, though. They're using the same, vocals over, like, different music, I think. Which is... kinda lame. Mary, please remember, we shared the same grief. We have to overcome it together. Hello, Mary. Mary, did you not see it yourself? Dreams can come true if you keep believing. I kept believing a kind papa would appear and call me every month. That was Amy's papa, Philip. Much has happened, Mary. I can hardly blame you for losing faith. Why, even I have done the same thing. But you are Mary. You must have faith. You must keep believing in your own existence. So please, pick yourself up. Listen, you saved me, Mary. Remember? You did everything in your power to mend my crumbling love for Cyrus. Yet I in turn left you all alone. I'm so sorry. I could not repay you in 1,000 lifetimes, but I hope these words are a start. Thank you, Mary. Thank you for what? You still do not know why you deserve gratitude? Mary, you gave your all for me. Oh, I don't remember what Lucy sounds like. That was so long ago. Mary, once you remember, we shared the same grief. I want you to overcome it. Dude, I do not remember Lucy's voice. Hello, Mary. Wanting to live for someone else, I understand that very well. I wanted to save others over the phone the same way Amy saved me, otherwise I couldn't exist. Don't worry, you saved plenty of people just like you wanted. So cheer up, Mary. Listen, you saved me, Mary. I was torn up inside over how badly I wanted to speak to William, but you were there for me every step of the way. and I did nothing in return. I didn't even thank you for it, so please let me just say this. Thank you? Another thank you, but why? I still don't understand. Poor Lucy Forgotten. Yeah. She was episode 1, man. I remember her fucking whiny-ass son's voice that I had, but I do not remember hers. You're much too harsh on yourself, Mary. Do you not realize you deserve thanks? Mary, remember, you and I shared the same grief, so I want you to overcome it. Hello, Mary? I understand why you'd hate yourself, Mary. I didn't stop Amy from hiding in the plushie and going outside. I hated myself for that. Yeah, I get that. You're always envious of your friend, but that doesn't mean you need to beat yourself up. I understand why you would, of course. But Mary, I want you to be well. Listen, you're the only one who reconnected me with Leah. It doesn't change what I did, but you helped me forgive myself. You, Mary, saved me. But I never got to thank you for it, so allow me to speak from the heart. Thank you, Mary. This person too is calling me Mary. Who are you? Am I really Mary? Thank you ever so much for saving me, Mary. Thank you for listening to me, Mary. Thanks to you, Mary, I realized that perhaps my life was not so bad after all. Mary, you said I want to live for someone else before. This is why we wish to help you. I have no idea. I'll write a new play with you as... Oh, I have an idea. I'll write a new play with you as the star. Let's set the stage together. Fucking dork-ass Thomas, bro. Mary, you said you were possessed by self-hatred. Looking back on your life, that may have been the case, and it was the same for us. But we're not here for such mopey subjects. We called because we wish to speak to you, Mary. Isn't that right? Yes. Exactly. We'll keep on saying it. Your name. Thank you, Mary. Thanks, Mary. Thank you so much, Mary. So many thank yous. Is it really true, all of you? Lucy, Thomas, Violet? Is it really you? Can I believe you? I can believe you, right? I can speak to everyone again, right? That isn't a lie? I can trust you, can I? Who are you? I'm someone else. You'll never know my name, Mary. Oops, I skipped through that. You listened to everyone's story with me the whole time? You helped me save everyone the whole time. You were with me the whole time. Please don't tell me you're someone else. Hey, I'm over here. I want to talk to you. Girl, we've been talking. We were already on the phone. Hello? 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 Who are you? And who hi. You're Mary. I'm Mary. My name is Mary. Is this the first time we've met? I know who you are. For some reason, I feel like I already know you too. I'm Mary. I can finally hear you clearly. We no longer have to pretend to be other people. It's true. Yes, no more pretending for us. No more lies. Say, would you like to talk? Girl, we are talking. Thank you. I was wondering, whatever happened to Amy? She's not here. I see. I did something really bad to both Amy and Philip. Um, don't get so hung up on it. Back then, if I'd watched out for Amy like I should have, maybe she could have been saved. Also, I hurt Philip so much pretending to be Amy. I'm a terrible girl. No. Thanks. I appreciate you saying that. I feel just a little saved. I think I understand now. Lucy, Thomas, Violet, too. Is this how they felt in the end? But they were all saved and moved on, and I'm still... Listen to you, Mary. Or do I want you... Which one? I say I want you to be saved as well. Thank you. But I don't know what to talk about with you. What'll you do from now on? What I'll do from now on, I see. Say, I don't know what to call you. Oh, I know. If you were an animal, what would you be? Deer, fox, dog, cat, bird, or bear? I mean, probably a cat, bro. Out of these options, out of maybe any options they could present to me, I'd probably be a cat. Specifically, I'd want to be a house cat, though. Call me Kitty. Hey! Kitty, there's so much I want to talk to you about. Oh, but something important just came to mind. Could we start with that? Am I watching the World Cup? I'm not watching the World Cup. I've been hearing so much about it. I'm not typically much of a sports person, but I don't know. The older I get, the more like interested I am in it. And like especially like championship games, right? Like I've never been like super into basketball, but I caught like a couple glimpses of like some of the Knicks games that were happening last week, and those were like really cool. Has the World Cup been pretty entertaining this year? It doesn't happen every year, right? Isn't it like more of like every few year kind of thing? Oh, but something important just came to mind. Could we start with that? Sure. Thank you. I was hoping you wouldn't mind. A scene just popped into my mind. What was it? It's Amy and Philip taking a picture together. Not exactly a family photo, but clearly it meant a lot to them. And I have it here in my hands right now for some reason. That's good. Isn't it wonderful? I wish I could show you, Kitty, but of course we're too far apart. But I still want to somehow. Maybe if I pray hard enough, it'll reach you. I pray this shows up in your mind, Kitty. World Cup happens 4 to 4 years. Right now it's taking place in North America, US, Canada, and Mexico. Yeah, and isn't it like the first time it's happened in the Americas in like a really long time? I thought I heard someone say like since the 80s or something. Did it work? Could you see it? I couldn't see it, but I can't imagine. But you can't see it, can you? I'm happy you tried either way. Oh, say, Kitty, how long have you been watching over me? Since the moon fell. To be specific, I think we've been playing this game for like 12 hours. Yes, last time in Mexico happened in 86. Last time in the US was in 94. That's crazy. It was like, literally, this is the first time it's been in America since I've been alive. That's wild. I might I might catch up on some highlights for it. How many games did they play? Or I guess like when is the World Cup over? Since the moon fell, so you don't really know me very well. Oh, and if I may ask, what sort of person are you, kitty? Well, obviously I'm gonna choose the same things I chose earlier, right? I chose earlier? Want to live for someone else? We think alike, don't we? By the way, kitty, where are you calling from? A world where the moon didn't fall. I see, so you're from a different world. In that case, I don't think we can ever meet each other. It's unfortunate, but that just makes this call all the more special, don't you think? Yeah, it does. Right? I'm so happy you feel the same way. Oh, I just had a thought about Lucy, Thomas, and Violet. I can't talk to them anymore, can I? I don't really know. I mean, you're on the phone with me, but they crossed over. I don't think so. Some controversies have happened, like many people from other nations, including players, not being able to get into the US. Oh, shit. I think I did hear, like, something about that. That's really unfortunate. Does that have to do with, Orange Man policy? Or, like, would that have been the case either way? Iran and Iraq are playing this World Cup in American territory. Yikes, dude, that's fucking crazy. I guess, is that where the people from other nations haven't been able to come in? Or has it been other nations besides Iraq and Iran? Yeah, basically because of the orange dude. That's so fucking ass, man. I fucking hate it here. The foreign policy that Trump has enacted this term has been outlandish, I think, to say the fucking least, dude. Figures. I'm fine with that, though. It'd be nice, don't you think? Say, do you think I'd manage to save everyone? I think you did. Really? I'm glad you think so, kitty. Maybe it's just wishful thinking on my part, but I'd like to think I actually did save them. Why? Because they sounded like they were enjoying themselves. Of course, they had their burdens and stressful moments too, but they all thanked me in the end. That's true. Iranian players were stopped from getting into the US. They are saying in Mexico, even though the games are all taking time in the US. They're saying, and so are you saying that they couldn't get into Mexico either? Or are they like staying in Mexico while the games take place in the US? Either way, that's oh my god. As if like the fucking Iranian soccer players have anything to do with the fucking war that we started on Iran, right? But when they play, they travel to the US. Yeah, that, oh my god. That's so dumb, dude. Right? I truly hope so. I'm happy you said that, kitty. I feel like I've been saved by you, just a bit. How do I put this? I'm still proud of what I did in those calls. It's moments like those you want to treasure. Or proud moments. I think that makes sense. I think so too. Not just for their sake, but mine as well. Yeah. I feel as though I need to accept this. Accept what? It's just like with Lucy, Thomas, and Violet. I believe I need to accept the end of the world and of myself. Thanks to you, kitty, I can finally let go of the past. Speaking to you makes me feel infinitely better about myself. I'm so glad to have you by my side, kitty. No problem. Say, can I make one final request? Could you stay on the line and see me through to the end? You're going? Mm-hmm. I'm happy you want me around, but I have to go now. I'm glad I got to speak to you in the end. I wish I could have spoken to you more, kitty. Thanks for listening to me. Okay then, stay with me just like this. Stop, I'm gonna cry, dude. What the fuck? That was so sweet. What a good fucking game. Developed by Acrobatic Chiri Minjako? Hopefully I said that right. Fortunately, its games are happening in very blue states. That's good. Hopefully that makes it easier for I guess hopefully that makes it easier for travel to them. But like oh, that sort of thing is like very federal policy too, isn't it? Great ending. That was such a good fucking ending. Such a good game, dude. The only I think the only criticism off the top of my head that I have about this game is that it did repeat the shit out of itself. There were like so many phone calls that we heard so many times already, and like even like you'd get done talking to someone and it would recap the whole conversation. And you know, I don't know if that's fucking I don't know if that's our to try to appease our dumb monkey brains, I guess, but I don't think I don't know, if you're paying like any amount of attention to the story, I don't think maybe 20% of the game was necessary. Yeah, the recall scenarios were very much, I think. Also, game was way longer than I thought it was going to be. I Googled it before I started playing, and it said it'd be like 9 hours on timetobeat.com, and it ended up being 15 hours, which is damn near double. Which, again, I'm not really complaining about the length, but it could have been like a 13-hour game without some of the repeating itself going on. I like that Hamlet broke the fourth wall, or what they're in the end game is a pretty cool decision. I agree, dude. That was like, I've seen games kind of try to break the fourth wall in a sense like that before, but I've never had a game that was like just be that direct about it, where Hamlet was literally like, hey, you break the wall down right now, come through, let me talk to you. Like, that was really cool. Put down the phone. I wonder what sort of ending we got. Because I thought it said something about there being multiple endings. That's why I was able to understand Lucy. Amy also treasured the telescope she got from Philip. Lucy, William, thank you. To have someone to call is a wonderful thing. I think I understand. I've pretended to be someone else too. Thank you, Thomas, Leah. I didn't go outside either, but maybe I wanted it that way. Did I want to see more of the outside world, or... If only conversations with those we cherish could last forever. That's a sick quote, dude. I love that. Thank you, Violet. I'd rather not lie, but I think the only thing that's true is sometimes I feel that I must lie. I'd rather not lie, but I think the only thing that's true is sometimes I feel that I must lie. That's also a really good quote. It was tough for both of us, right, Philip? But I think both of us felt some happiness, at least. I believe that's true. Thank you, Philip. So this was my life. Interesting how this one right here, what was it? Something about you can believe it into reality or something. The thing that I disagreed with is not here now. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Amy. I knew we'd end up meeting. Oh, here it is. Goodbye. Damn, that was a good ass game. Well, that is going to be all for the finale episode of Schrodinger's Call. I feel like I've done a pretty good job at kind of explaining my thoughts on the game throughout the playthrough, especially like there at the end. I don't really feel like I have very many wrap-up thoughts about this game. The art design, the art direction, 10 out of 10. Music, really, really, really good. Story was very intriguing. It started off kind of slow. It like definitely has its moments where it drags, but overall really, really good game. I really enjoyed this. Hope everyone else enjoyed it too. If there were any choices that you would have made differently, I would love to know which ones and why, and hope to see you back for another game.